Hey, good day. My name is Chuck Darst. I'm part of the HP IT Service Management team. Today, Michael Pott and myself are going to talk to you real briefly about some best practices and recommendations. You'll see that a link for that. One of the things we'll be specifically talking about are some topics presented in a paper from Gartner that you can download there. So with that, Michael, do you want to kind of kick us off and introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you, Chuck. My name is Michael Pott, and I'm in worldwide HP IT Service Management Marketing. And with regards to this 10 best practices, one thing that comes up again also is what is called IO maturity. And on a scale from 1 to 5, this is how Gartner looks at it. Customers assess. I have to do that again. Pause.
All right. Hey, we'll start from the top.
Okay.
All right, Ted. Reset your stopwatch, and then we'll count off 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in my head.
All right, stopwatch is reset.
Hey, good day, everyone. My name is Chuck Darst. I'm part of the HP IT Service Management team. Today, Michael Pott, a colleague of mine, and I will be talking to you about some best practices. You'll see a link available for that. One of the key things that we're highlighting, recommend that you download, is a white paper that we have, or we're featuring from Gartner, on 10 best practices for IT service management and some relevant recommendations there. Michael, do you want to introduce yourself and take this away?
Yes, my name is Michael Pott, and I'm in worldwide HP IT Service Management Marketing. And with regards to the 10 best practices from Gartner, maturity plays a major role. And on a scale from 1 to 5, when customers surveyed by Gartner assessed themselves, they came out between 2 and 3, which is, half of the scale, if you want. One question that regularly comes up when I talk to customers is, how can we get higher on that scale? And first of all, you need to look at what does that mean, and it really means getting more service aligned, getting more business aligned, becoming a business partner. How do you get there? The idea is really getting service orientation as a mindset into the IT organization and make all people, make the IT staff think service, think customer, and then approach the people, process, technology components of the whole maturity from that angle as well. With that, Chuck, what about process, ITIL, and all those things?
Yeah, you bet, Michael. So yeah, specifically around IT best practices and ITIL overall. So these are key things that are important to us inside of HP and the industry overall with regards to incident, problem, change, release, request type management activities, service catalog also. One of the things that's again in the paper is just some recommendations about what's the right level. So if you can be business aware, but also take pragmatic approaches to things such as how much incident management do you do. So I definitely think that's a whole trend in the industry overall, is just making sure that you do the appropriate amount there. And you don't have to do everything that could be recommended as a best practice. So optimizing that spend and investment for the organization. So you'll hear these things about leaner best practices these days, and we definitely subscribe to that. Another one here that's in here is specifically recommendations around change management. So I just wanted to highlight that. While we see a lot of people have different kind of levels of change management, one thing we just would recommend to people is to consider, understanding how, if they make a change, can they do risk assessment going into that change? So specifically so they can avoid self-induced service outages. So we see that people have better understanding of their environments via technologies like discovery, have better handles of their change management process. Also, this whole thought around lean best practices, key performance indicators is another hot topic. Michael, back to you about KPIs.
Yeah, thank you. Thinking about lean processes and related subjects, one thing that comes to mind, how do you measure success? How do you choose the right KPIs? And to begin with that, the first question is, how many do you choose? And as it says, key performance indicators, it is important that you don't choose like 100 or 200, but that maybe you focus on 5, 10, or 20 to begin with. Again, coming from the service angle, as I tried to summarize earlier, that really helps you to figure out what the key processes, what the critical processes for your businesses are, put some KPIs on them, measure them, and then take it from there. With that, I give it back to Chuck.
Hey, thanks, Michael, and thank you for joining us today for this just kind of brief discussion. Definitely, access the Resource Center, download the white paper. Also, follow our HP IT Service Management blog. So if you just search on, ITSM blog, it's the first thing that'll pop up. Also, if you like things like Twitter, follow HP ITSM on Twitter, and that's real easy to find too. So thanks again, and I look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you.